The banks aren't running a charity. They know how to get your money and they're going to get it. Things that can stop you from being wealthy. What's up, YouTube? My name's Joe Trimper. I paid cash for college. I became a homeowner at 21, and now I'm saving $100,000 and I'm bringing you along for the journey. Check out my videos and see my progress on saving $100,000. I've been saving since I was 18, and it's just been the last couple of years that I started snowballing and saving a little bit more money. I've also started to earn more money in the last few years. So I just want to show you that it takes a long time, but it's very possible for a regular person with a job to get out of debt, save money, pay cash for college. I'm a living, breathing, real person who saved money, paid cash for college. I bought a home at 21. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. I just want to be an example that I beat the odds with pretty much everything. I'm an underdog. I've really been through the dirt with everything. I've had shitty jobs. I've been broke. I've had money. I've been in debt. I've gotten out of debt. So I just want to show you that I'm a real person with real experiences, and I want to share with you these experiences to hopefully bring you some light or show you that whatever your goals are possible, whether it's getting out of debt, paying cash for college, even going to college at all. I had it beat into me that I couldn't go to college. I would never be a good student. I graduated college with honors. I got a cum laude. Some of my colleagues who told me I would never amount to anything, well, they're still paying for school, and oh well. So I digress. Some things that'll stop you from being wealthy. First thing is a car payment. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know that I'm against buying a new car, and that's because when I was 19 years old, I bought a brand new truck. And again, I'm not going to speak on anything that I haven't been through. I've been through the dirt. I bought the brand new truck. I paid too much for the interest rate. I've done it all. And now I have no car payments, and that's quite a good feeling. And the reason that a car payment can keep you broke is because your income is going to be your biggest wealth building tool. Write that down. Your income is your biggest wealth building tool. You'll hear people say, especially if you're on YouTube and you're on the internet and you see a lot of people like, you need to quit your job and you need to start a business and borrow all this money. Hey, if you can start a business and not go into debt, fine. And I have a landscaping business too, so I can talk about business. You can use your income from your job to save a lot of money. And the reason that I'm so serious about this is because there was a period of time from when I was 18 to maybe, I want to say 25, 26 is when I started kind of getting serious with money, or more serious. I made, right out of high school, I was making $50,000, $60,000 at just working my regular job with overtime. Plus, I've always done landscaping on the side. I've always had my landscaping business, and I've made a lot of money. There was a lot of money that slipped through my fingers. And the first thing I tell younger people that are like, I'm going to buy a motorcycle, I'm going to buy a truck, I always drive home to them, save your money, because I could have so much more money if I just held on to it. So I'm not saying to never go start a business. I'm just saying if you can get a regular job that pays good money and you can say, all right, I'm going to make $60,000 a year. I live at home with my parents. In 2 years, I just saved $120,000. That's a better idea than going $120,000 into debt, in my opinion. Take it or leave it. So that is how a car payment could stop you from building wealth, because payments keep you broke, and you don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to impress people. I bought a brand new truck when I was 19 because all my friends had brand new vehicles. And I just thought that's what you do. You buy a new truck. I had a truck that was a 2005. It was kind of a piece of crap, but I was like, oh, like I made the excuses in my head to get a new vehicle. Like, it started to rust. It needed some work. I think it needed tires too. And it had crank windows, didn't have a lot of options. But the truck that I have now that I just use for landscaping is a 2001. There's nothing wrong with it. Little things go wrong, I fix it. And the car that I have now is a 2006 Toyota Corolla with 400,000 miles. And I could go buy a new car right now. I could go write a check for a new car. But it's just, that's going to take, I don't know how much a new Corolla is, probably 20-something thousand dollars. That's just going to cut that right out of my net worth, and I'm just not doing that. I've worked too hard. So the next thing that can keep you from building wealth is going to be vacations. I see, especially on social media, on Facebook, friends on Instagram, these people, I swear, go on vacations just to post them on social media. I could pack up my family and take a nice vacation probably twice a year if I wanted to, but say goodbye to investing money, say goodbye to building out our Roth IRA, our 457, our house that's going to be paid off. It's a choice. Do you want to be wealthy or do you want to look wealthy? Because once you are wealthy, it doesn't matter. You can go on the vacation, you can buy the new car, etc. It's just that so many people that just aren't there yet are doing it. And maybe there are young people or younger people out there that are on social media flexing with the new cars and the vacations and going to islands and Dubai and everything. And maybe they're doing okay. But I'm coming to you from the perspective of just a regular guy who worked a regular job, and I didn't do any get rich quick scheme to pay cash for college, save up a bunch of money. I think that these are things that particularly young men who are kind of in competition with each other to kind of say like, oh, I made it here, or I got the brand new car. So just something to keep in mind. And the next thing that can keep you from building wealth is going to be restaurants. I see so many people, again, I'm 30 years old, so many people my age, even younger, they buy lunch every single day at work. They buy lunch every day. They go to Dunkin' Donuts and they buy breakfast. They buy a $4 coffee, Starbucks $5 coffee. I mean, this adds up quickly. I think Benjamin Franklin says a small leak can sink a whole ship over time, something like that. Anyways, going out to restaurants, going out to sub shops, pizza shop, things like that for lunch every day and not packing your lunch, brown bagging it every day can really save you a ton of money. And the last thing is credit cards. Again, I'm not going to speak on anything that I haven't gone through. It is so easy to rack up credit card debt, and there is absolutely no reason for you to have a credit card. A credit card has the same protection as a debit card. It's actually happened to me where someone said there was suspected fraud on my debit card, and I just said, no, I wasn't there. That wasn't me. They just mailed me a new one, so that's cool. But credit cards can really add up quick. It's an easy trap. The banks will talk you into it. Do you think all the banks would try to get you to get a credit card so bad if it was for your benefit? The banks aren't running a charity. They know how to get your money and they're going to get it. And that's why I really don't recommend getting a credit card. It's just an easy way to get into debt. Can you have a credit card and probably stay out of debt? Sure. Are there ways to do that? Sure. Are there benefits to a credit card? Maybe for some people. But again, what I talk about are principles and behavior. So the behavior is we don't use debt. And the principle is if you spend more money than you have coming in, you're going to be broke. That's the principle. There's no way around that. And credit cards are just an easy way to overspend because you have your credit limit instead of, okay, I have $100 in my checking account. That's all I can use on my debit card. I have $100. Well, I have a $10,000 credit limit. So if I spend $122 instead of $100, what's the big deal? I'll just pay it when the statement comes in. And it's an easy way to stop budgeting your money and to just overspend. So I hope these tips were helpful. I just want to always come to you as somebody who, again, like I said, has been through the dirt. I've had the crappy jobs. I've had the crappy cars. I've also had a new car, and I've gone into debt with a car. The car cost me a lot of money. I just want to tell you that these are things that I could have avoided to have a lot more money today. So I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any suggestions on stuff you'd like me to talk about, just let me know. Leave a comment or send me an email. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.